What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? MonkeyFlop here, and today I got a pumpkin cat. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today I got your PlayStation news. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to hit a like, comment down below, support your boy. If you guys are new, subscribe with those bell notifications turned on. Now my cat's playing with my tripod. Let's start with the bad news and move into the good news, shall we? The PlayStation Network Store is being discontinued for the PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and PSP. When was the last time we spoke about the PlayStation Portable? The PlayStation Network Store is being discontinued for all of those devices on the website and mobile devices. So you will no longer be able to access the PlayStation Network Store for the PlayStation 3 games, PlayStation Vita, and PSP on their official website or on any official apps. However, the PlayStation Network Store is still going to be available on consoles, so if you still own a PlayStation Vita, you'll still be able to access the PlayStation Network Store. If you own a PlayStation 3, you'll still be able to access the store on there, as well as the PSP. Another thing I like to note is that all of the games you purchase will still be in your download list, and you can re-download them at your leisure at any given time. It doesn't stop me from thinking crazy and worried about the games that I purchased digitally. In the future, you know, one day PlayStation will decide, you know what, we need to shut down the PlayStation 3's store altogether. Will my games still be available to download 10 years from now? I highly doubt it. Now keep in mind, they're doing this and they're making the move because they need to revamp the PlayStation Network Store for the PlayStation 5, and you'll still be able to access everything from PlayStation Portable to PlayStation Vita to PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4 on the consoles. But yeah, that's the news so far. Now, we did get a look at the PlayStation 5's UI, you know, the full menu and how everything works and operates. They did focus mainly on games and not really the system as a whole, but we saw some pretty cool things that I wanted to mention here today. One, if you're a trophy hunter, they have extra little bits in their design for trophy hunters, or designed for people that want to see how far they progressed in the game. And I think that's pretty cool. You do have an option to watch a video if you get stuck. And this video is actually from a game developer showing you exactly step-by-step where to go. Now, I will note that not all games will have videos to follow along if you get stuck on certain parts of the levels, or if you're hunting for a certain trophy that you want to obtain. But for the most part, I do believe that most games will have this feature, and they will have extra videos for you to follow along with. Now, that's good because, let's face it, there's a lot of videos out there that are 10 to 20 minutes long, and you only need about a minute of that information, and there are spoilers in there. But at the same time, I feel for my YouTube buddies that make tutorials on absolutely everything, and that's their job. But we're moving into the future, and this is what PlayStation has decided. Another thing I like to mention is a quick resume is fast and fluid, and it gets you right to the game as soon as you log in. I really like that for games. I hope that they do that for media as well, because I do find myself a lot of times watching you know, Big Bang Theory on my PlayStation 4, and having to go in and log into your PlayStation 4 and having to go into the app that you're watching it off of and find the show and then resume where you left off is a real big headache. So I hope with the PlayStation 5 they have quick resume on everything, not just games, because let's face it, we use our PlayStations for absolutely everything. And honestly, sometimes I just have Big Bang Theory in the background while I'm editing videos and stuff. It's my soothing time, okay? So if we have quick resume on media as well, that would be a big plus. Sony PlayStation, hope you're listening to that one. Now, if you look at the PlayStation 5's home menu, carefully, you will see that there is a similar theme to the PlayStation 4, but a lot more organized and not as cluttered as it is currently. I like the look and the sleek design of it. One question I have is, are we still going to be able to have themes on our PlayStation 5? Because that's one thing that I did not see at all. When you selected a card, the whole background turned into the game or whatever you were looking at. If you look at the bottom, you do have a lot of options at the bottom of the screen. You know, your menu options, you have, you know, your app options, you have music, you have the power. There's a wide variety of settings that PlayStation didn't even dive into that I'm really curious to see all of those functionalities. But overall, I definitely recommend you guys go and check out the full video. I'm going to link it to you guys in an eye above the card in case you guys wanted to go and watch the full video. It's very interesting, and the fact another thing that I like to mention is that when you're playing a game, you can pull up a the quick menu, and it will show you exactly how much percentage is left of the level that you're working on and an estimated time on how long it will take you to complete said level. Now, I do believe that these times are calculated and customized to each player's, you know, preference and play style. For me, I like to dive in and explore absolutely everything. You might skip cutscenes. I like to watch the whole thing all the way through. So for me to complete a certain level, it might take me 20 to 30 minutes. Well, for you, it might take 10. Okay, now I wanted to talk about parties for just a second, because parties has honestly been a very controversial thing, because a lot of PlayStation fans and people that own PlayStations are like, Sony and PlayStation's listening to us. And I said in my previous video, I'm going to pass the question off to you and let you guys decide. But it does look like with the new 8.0 update for the PlayStation 4 and seeing the video for the PlayStation 5 and how the parties actually integrate, it does look like with the 8.0, it's supporting a lot of what PlayStation 5's aspiring to do. I say aspiring because we'll have to wait until the console actually launches to see if everything streamlines and is all good. But with the parties, you can do multiple things, and the controller has a microphone built into it, so you can actually speak to text instead of going through the buttons and trying to capitalize things and do all that stuff. You could just speak to your controller or speak to your headset and it will type it out for you. That's pretty cool. Another thing I like to mention as well is you'll still be able to watch your friends play if they're doing share play. Cool thing with that is you can actually include that video pretty much anywhere on the screen while you're playing your own game. So if you want to just, you know, spend time with a friend online and watch them play, you can have that option and still be able to play your game. They didn't mention anything about YouTube or Twitch streams, but I do imagine that they will integrate that later on in the future to where you're playing a game and you're watching your favorite streamer or your favorite stream at the same time, just like we saw the share play feature. And as I'm sure, same thing with the PlayStation 4, when it launched, there was limited features, and every time they did a new system software update, a big one, they added new features to it. So we're probably only seeing the beginning of the PlayStation 5 and what it's capable of. Pretty sure they're going to be adding more things as they go. But I'd love to know you guys' thoughts and opinions about everything PlayStation 5, the menu, the UI, everything in between. Let me know in those comments down below. Now, I do want to mention that there's several news articles out there saying that certain stores are getting incentives for selling Xbox Series X. We don't have any word if there's any incentive for PlayStation 5s, but the news out there right now is that there's certain stores, such as GameStop, being incentivized to push the Xbox Series X and try to sell it to you. So if you walk into a store and they're trying to push an Xbox on you and you're trying to get a PlayStation 5, kind of explains a lot, doesn't it? Burger King has shown off the PlayStation 5 box and what it looks like. Burger King has partnered up with PlayStation to, promote Burger King at the same time they're promoting the PlayStation 5. And Burger King has joined the giveaways and is giving away PlayStation 5. So if you haven't seen the commercial, it's only about 15 seconds, but it does showcase the PlayStation 5 box and what it looks like. Have you guys seen it? If you guys watch any sports, you probably already saw it. We saw teasers earlier in the week of, the King opening up a box and it just shines blue in his face. And it's like, that's PlayStation 5, isn't it? We also got Randy Pitchford from Gearbox Studios showing off the first case. This is sealed, wrapped, ready to ship, of a PlayStation 5 game. If you look on the back, a lot of controversy over the fact that it's online play only for that specific game, but I'm sure if you're playing Sackboy, Little Big Planet, you won't need online to connect and play. But for certain games you will need online to connect and play, and PlayStation Plus as well. And we did see the confirmation that PlayStation Plus is still going to be there for the PlayStation 5. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'd love to know what you guys think about the PlayStation Network store shutting down on the website and apps for the PlayStation 3, Vita, and PSP. Love to know what you guys thought about the PlayStation 5 home screen and menu options that they showed us, which kind of only focused on games right now, but I'm really curious to see all the little details in between. Make sure you guys are subscribed with those bell notifications turned on. I will let you guys know as soon as I get more information. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and the continued support. Of course, if you guys did like this video, make sure to hit a like. That helps out tremendously. Share this on social media. If you guys are new, subscribe with those bell notifications turned on, and I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome. You might actually